this immediately came to mind listening to your career and the different projects you've been involved in and all this great stuff. I wanted to ask, was there ever a moment, or perhaps from Band of Brothers, Pacific, Masters of the Air, where you had to pinch yourself that you were there watching a scene that unfolded before you? Um, Maybe it was live when they were actually
Yeah.
doing something. Are there any scenes like that that really stand out?
I would say not at the moment, Dennis, but later that day. In the moment, you're in the moment. And so I don't recall that. I mean, there are times when you just take stock and go, look where I am. Look what I'm getting to do. Well, look what I get to do. But quite often, and I'm lucky enough, listen, I was last 2 weeks ago with the World War II Museum. They invited me and asked me to, they do, like I said, Easy Company tours, where you essentially trace Easy Company from Aldbourne in England all the way into Bavaria. And I went on part of the trip and was because so many people, and it was God, I think there were almost 80 guests. There were two full buses of people. And I I mean, I realized, and we went, I was on Omaha Beach last June 6th, a couple weeks ago. I never thought in my life I'd ever get a chance to do something like that. So I get to do all these, in addition to that kind of, you're back at the hotel room, or back at home, depending where you're shooting at the end of a day. And yeah, what happens to me, or what has happened, is you start. I'll tell you. Let me think about this. I when we first read Masters of the Air, I when we were reading and we read about Cleve and Egan, and it's really what told me that this is our story, especially the relationship between those two guys, and because it reminded me of one of my favorite, not both novels and series called Lonesome Dove.
I love
If
that
and I
book.
don't know if any of you guys or any of your audience, again, and I would urge you to both watch and to read. But it's one of my favorite things, basically because of the relationship between Augustus McCrae and Will and
Yeah,
Captain Cole.
absolutely.
Anyway, the reason I'm bringing that up is, oh, I know, last year at some point, uh, I know Robert Duvall's one of his I know both of his stepdaughters a little, pretty well.